What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $19,600. We're down about 0.5%. What I want to do here is break down some of the key areas that I'm seeing for Bitcoin. And when you're stepping back, guys, what you really want to pay attention to in this space, in my opinion, is price action, volume, and support and resistance. Those are going to be the three main things that you really want to pay attention to. And then I also like the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average, because a lot of institutions really pay attention to those moving averages. But when we're looking at the range that we're in right now, from $17,600 up to around that $25,000, you can see we're just chopping back and forth. And this started roughly June 18th. And for me, I don't like to I don't like to trade chop or ranges. I more so like to either trade trends and following trends and having that wind at my back, or I want to buy crashes and I'm trying to sell out on that reaction once we get the bounce. So those are the two ways that I like to trade the cryptocurrency space, but ranges are not my thing here. And for me, I'm still patiently waiting. I want to either see a nice break to the upside here on heavy volume, and I know we're going to get continuation, or to the downside. And that's what I'm looking for right now. I don't want to jump into a position right now. Like I've told you, I'm patiently waiting for a great opportunity. And whether that comes, we get a break through the 17,000, or whether we hold, it will depend on the structure that takes place. But right now we're really just ranging sideways. And also, when you take a look at this chart here, guys, we are still trading below our 50 moving average. You can see right here, we hit it, had a bearish engulfing candle, and then we dropped to the downside, and we're also trading below this 200-day moving average. Now, one nice thing that is happening for Bitcoin right now, we've been so correlated to the overall broader stock market, but today the broader stock market has been down about 1.5–2% in some areas, and Bitcoin's been holding up just a little bit better. So it would be nice to see us kind of decouple from the stock market a little bit, because we have been so correlated recently. So if Bitcoin can start to get a move going and break away from the stock market a little bit, I think that would be beneficial for it, because in my opinion, just looking at the stock market, I do believe we potentially could test the lows that we've already put in back, I think it was in June. So just something that you have to be careful of, because with us being so correlated, if the stock market still has some more downside to go, it could pull the cryptocurrency space down with it. So that's something that you have to be aware of, guys, as we're chopping in this range here. And if you are taking any trades, just always remember to use those stop losses. That's going to be the most important thing. And you know, I love altcoins, but the reason I'm just mostly charting Bitcoin right now is because that's what we need to pay attention to. Most altcoins aren't going to go anywhere unless we really get Bitcoin going as well, and we get out of this big nasty downtrend that we've been in since November. So if we get into the 4-hour time frame, and also let me know what you guys have going on this weekend. I would love to hear it. Plan on going to the flea market that we have around here. We love going there for all of our produce and farm stuff and everything that we need. So really enjoy that. You guys let me know what you do for fun. All right, so right now here, guys, on the 4-hour time frame, what you can see here is we had that major bounce, that huge bounce. We were talking about a retracement, why we didn't want to buy up in this area, and this is what happens here, guys. So now what we were looking for in the last video that we did, we wanted to see us only retrace to about that 0.382. If we would have only retraced to that area, that potentially could have set up a bull flag for a higher move, but we've went deeper than that. So therefore, that takes it off the table. And now what we're looking for is hopefully some type of equilibrium. We want to be able to hold this, set this as a higher low, at least from the area that we had back here at 18,500. And then most likely, guys, we'll chop around in here for some time. So say we even do get a bounce, sometimes it's just this equilibrium back and forth until you can dig your way out, or obviously to the downside. But whenever you go past that 0.382 or even that 5, it sometimes can take, or that 50%, it can sometimes take away from that move that you have, because now the bulls have so far to go to try to break that resistance and then have a move on top of that. So the closer that you are, the better. Deeper that you are, the more difficult it is for the bulls to get up there. So just always remember that. I think that can help you. And same here on the 4-hour time frame, we are trading below our 50 and our 200 moving average. So yet again, you can see that just getting dominated. And then even on the 1-hour time frame right now, guys, 50 moving average overhead. Then you can see our 200 overhead right now. If we turn on our cipher on the hour, where VWAP is still at negative 4.87 right now. So the best thing that we can hope for is that we set a higher low from our previous 18,500 back in this range, and then we can kind of get moving from here. But first things first, we got to get over this 50 moving average on the 1-hour time frame. So I would say, guys, just be careful as we're in this range. We got a lot going on in the world and in markets right now, and in my opinion, it's always best to try to manage your risk in situations like this. You don't want to be doing risky plays right now. So that's just my opinion. If you guys get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless you all. Take care.